Today on the Quarter Hour podcast, we are celebrating some truly great radio, a promotion from Melbourne's Fox FM that has ticked every box. It's a masterclass in how a great radio promotion should be run. As a radio fan, it warmed my heart to hear such precision execution. So let's find out what they did that was so impressive.
Live from the Fox studios in South Melbourne, it's the Fox's Fifi, Fev Nick.
Important a morning Thursday, or weekend around the corner. Well, actually, the weekend starts tonight. Marvel Stadium, Western Bulldogs, North Melbourne. More importantly, our Underdogs team of kids that have had a tough run across Melbourne. And you know what? Their lives getting changed. And that starts now on their way to school, knowing that they're going to be on Marvel Stadium tonight.
Hi and welcome to the Quarter Hour. I'm your host Liam Renton, and last night in Melbourne, Fox FM rolled out another instalment of Underdogs. This has proved to be one of the greatest promotions the city has ever seen. They've done so well, multiple versions. They just know how to do promotions well. And we're going to let the dust settle on that for just a little while. And today we thought we'd dissect one of their other great promotions they rolled out in 2026. And they've just done so many over the last couple of months. The thing about Fox is the consistency. Every month they've got a massive noisemaker which makes Melbourne stop and turn their radio up. So today we thought we'd deep dive into a promotion they did just a couple of months ago. We're going to look at some ways on how they can elevate when they do it again, and how we've brainstormed a couple of ideas on similar concepts you could roll out at your station to try something locally in your own markets. Now, as a former radio promotions manager, I always look with interest at how stations roll out and execute great radio. And this podcast aims to lift up, not punch down. So today we want to congratulate Fox FM Melbourne for some really amazing content when Fifi, Fev and Nick rolled out Fev on your footy team.
Previously on Fifi, Fev and Nick.
Super Boosh, Brendan Favola and his radio team
Teamed up to help one of Melbourne's worst teams. And in 2026, it's back.
That's right, we're loaning the big man out. He is that bit of magic that could turn your football team around.
Now, the concept seems simple enough. Fox FM offer their brekkie star Brendan Favola, a household name in the world of AFL footy, to play on your local football team. So the station does a citywide search for a struggling team that a retired Fev can play on to help boost morale, ticket sales and points on the board. Look, it seems simple enough, but let's run you through why this promotion not only worked, but it gave Fox FM amazing content for weeks. Firstly, it's interactive for listeners. People hear it and go, my footy team sucks. I'm entering my team. And for those that don't have a skin in the game, they go, oh yeah, I know that team. It's around the corner. Or my brother's mate plays in that team. Yeah, they do suck. They need as much help as they can get. There's plenty of passive listening. It's easy to listen along to, follow along with and understand what's happening. And it's an, oh, I get it moment. Easy to be brought up to speed daily when updates are on where it's up to in the progress of the story. It's actually quite interactive. You can literally enter and win Fev, a great aspirational prize. It's open to anyone who's associated with a local football team. Sure, not the whole population, but a lot are connected with AFL in Melbourne, so it's perfect for the Fox. It's a cheap promotion to run. Fev's not putting in a timesheet for the extra 17 hours he did that month going to team training and working above and beyond. He works there. It's his job. It's actually a gift for Fox FM that Fev can still play footy at his age, which is only early to mid-40s, so I believe. It also boosts and lifts Fev's profile in Melbourne. Now, not that he actually needs it, but it keeps him relevant. He's giving back, and Fox have the luxury of doing promotion based around their own talent. So it's kind of an in-house promotion. And I can also tell you from first-hand experience that it's in Fev's wheelhouse. He's a generous guy. For many years after he retired, he would go and play one-off games for local clubs in regional Victoria, where they'd pull like a crowd of 10,000 people. They'd make a lot of money on the day for the club. And I know from mates that were on those clubs that Fev would donate his match fee to local children's hospitals. I mean, Fev is a good egg. Some would say he's the radio goose that can literally lay the golden egg for Fox. He's a content director's dream. Promotions like this are actually tribal. The promotion pits north versus south, east versus west, team versus team. It's creating talk and evoking passion.
And Melbourne's troubled footy teams answered the call.
The Eastern Warriors, I don't think we've won a game for over 3 years.
On Saturday, they lost by 161 points.
Wow. That's a lot, isn't it?
But there was only one for the Fevolution.
0 wins, 18 losses. Fev, you are playing for the Ely Park Sharks Division 3 seniors.
The point of entry is actually pretty easy. You can enter online. There's no hoops to jump through, no code word, no listen longer, no listen all day. It's actually a fairly easy mechanic. And the outcome of a promotion like this is that it has a really good feel-good factor. A struggling team gets a lot of love and a superstar has an opportunity to help them win. Now, the aim of the game is stories, and this promotion delivers in spades. Everything we do on the air should be about our listeners' stories. I love hearing of the club whose coach has been there since 1984, the club whose canteen needs an upgrade, the club who hasn't won a flag since 2003. All these stories just add layers of connection and bring real heart to the promotion. That's the whole aim of the game. This promotion has drama. Old man reliving his youth, possible injuries, fairy tale win. It's as if they scripted it that way. Now, it's also got a bit of celeb factor because Dave Hughesy, also joined the team, although I'm not quite sure why you'd want Hughesy on your team. He's not known for his footy prowess, but he'd give a pretty good pep talk right before the game, and Hughesy is a Melbourne icon. Now, from an on-air perspective, people tune in every day to hear if their club made it on the shortlist. Daily appointment setting. 10 past 6, 10 past 7, 10 past 8. Tune in to hear the latest update. It's genius.
The big game, the Fev on your footy team, Ely Park Sharks. It was all happening at Whitehorse Reserve on Saturday in Box Hill. And if you've missed the whole build-up to why we even did this,
it allowed for great daily production values. Now, we're in the audio business. What's the best audio we can play today? And those updates were definitely great audio. Hats off to the Fox's audio producer. Just brilliant.
It was finally time for kickoff. Will Fev help them dominate? Or will he be a fish out of water?
Of round 5, there's a bit on the line here today for these two clubs. It's the Ely Park Sharks up against Larry Salisa's 8.
Play about to get underway here, and we're off and running. Can't stay.
And while the boys were talking tactics on the field,
Left first. Left, yeah. First, 16 start left first? Yeah. Bring down with this bike.
Fifi was, well, doing Fifi stuff.
oh my gosh, where's all the face paint happening? It's fabulous. Guys, can I get a photo?
As you can hear, the audio really set a tone and a vibe for that promotion. I love production. It allows so many layers, a cool voiceover, extra sound effects, song hooks, listener grabs, emotional bits and pieces. Fifi is the club's biggest cheerleader. It was just amazing audio.
And what's a footy ground without a good canteen?
All I'm worried about is Dave Hughes didn't play in the game for Masala last year. What are the vegan options down there? For all the annoying Hughesy.
I got to look up what a vegan.
What I really love about this promotion is that it's self-made content. They're not reacting to other people's content. They've made their own lane, and they've owned that lane. They were producing their own story that had its own twists and turns. Everyone else was reporting on Kendall Jenner being on the Gold Coast. Fox was the only one who could talk with authority about their own event. And it was literally bigger than Ben-Hur. It wasn't small. This was a huge promotion, or at least they made it sound absolutely huge. They made themselves the talk of the town. People were talking about their content. They weren't just giving score updates. Any station could do that. They were the score update. Local and national press, tick and tick, never hurts, and that's the aim. Showbiz factor. Oh, here's an idea. Why don't we roll out Amy Shark as the halftime entertainment? I mean, she's one of the hottest acts on the planet right now. She's been all over Australian Idol, and there she is at a local struggling footy club playing the halftime entertainment. It was just brilliant. She got into it, she got it, and she was an amazing score for the Fox.
The Ely Park Sharks have the lead at halftime by 18 points. And it was finally time for an Amy Shark interlude.
I'm always there to hide. Hope you're feeling right. You best sleep.
And what it allows for is future follow-up breaks. Now, turns out Fev busted his knee during that game. Not sure if it was game-related, but a couple of days later, he was in hospital after giving back to a local club in a monumental way, and just update upon update. I mean, talk about the gift that keeps on giving.
You can't forget the mascot, Nick. He's just tired. He's a mascot.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards Nick. Yeah, I'd love to.
He loves that. He loves like a more better mascot.
Oh, no, I'm in Perth for the Perth Comedy Festival. I'm so sorry.
Nick's pulled himself out. Lucky I said out.
Leaves one man.
One man, the man that everyone wants to see.
Kids someone punch me or anything like that? Well, I'll be selling them.
So after a quick analysis, What could they have done differently, or how can they build on that for next year? We've been brainstorming, and they could do a couple of things to add on extra layers in coming years. They could roll out and try some of these. Get a celeb to sing and record the team song for the club. Every club's got a team song. Imagine if Jess Malboy recorded a version or cut a promo using that club's team song with a celebrity voice. The club would love to hear a celebrity sing their song. Amazing. Get listeners to vote on songs the players run out to, or that gets played when Fev scores a goal or the local team scores a goal, just like they do when the Lions players score at the Gabba. Maybe they can get a celebrity chef in the canteen that day. Hey, come on down, watch Fev play, and lunch is being made by George Columbaris. I'm assuming they had a live OB, but how about have Eddie Maguire call your game live on Fox Sports? An OB is a given, although I figured they wanted to reveal on Monday's show, so maybe they didn't go live for that reason. But imagine having some of the great callers calling your local team's game, and especially on Fox, but even on TV would have been amazing. How can you do something similar in your market? I mean, most promotions are copied, retweaked in some way for local radio. So how can other stations take that concept and tweak it? Well, just from what we know of who's on air at the moment, Triple M Melbourne could offer Mick Malloy to do a comedy set for your factory floor. I mean, we know he's great at stand-up. He's one of the funniest guys in the city. Mick going live to lift the spirits of a huge factory in Melbourne. Why your factory needs Mick in our lunchtime pep talk. Why Mick should come to my factory. Why Mick should come to my workplace. Send Mick out as a 10-minute set. Everyone's happy. Mardo is a builder on Triple M Brisbane. Greg Martin. Now, maybe Mardo builds you a granny flat. Been done before, money's tight, families have more people living under the one roof. Let Mardo give you the space you need to literally build you an extension. Content for months. All right, thinking outside the box for a second, Vision Christian Radio has a pastor, Andy McLennan, on their breakfast show. Andy does a sermon from your church. There's plenty of small towns who don't have a full-time preacher. Andy comes and does a full Sunday sermon. It's same, but different. I'm a big fan of Lee Faulkner's. He's been on Triple M Toowoomba for over 20 years. He's a trained chef. Lee cooks up a storm. He could do a full lunch service at a local school, find a school that has a crappy tuck shop, and he takes over for a day. Announcers with specific skill sets should be mined and used for local promotions. Now, if we're going to score this one, Fev players in your local footy team, for me, it's a 9 out of 10. Now, why wasn't it a 10 out of 10? Well, it almost was. It didn't have a fairy tale ending. We all wanted Fev to get them over the line. They lost by a couple of points. Even after Fev kicked 5 or 6 goals, imagine if they had have won. That would have got them full marks.
The full-time siren blew across Ely Park. Even with Fev on their footy team, Ely Park was no match for St Mary's.
Personally, I think JB put it best. At least in it right.
At least it didn't rain.
This is really fun.
Well done, St Mary's Salesian.
Yeah, they took their
It's Division 5, but what a performance from the Ely Park Sharks. What a team.
We just ran out of legs. We had no Cusey left at half time.
Carlton did it at the end. Like, seriously.
Can I just say that we love radio on this podcast. We support it. We champion it. Radio is the main game in our eyes, and we will continue to lift up, elevate, and support. We're not here to punch down. In fact, we are here to congratulate, elevate, and celebrate great ideas, and we just loved what Fox rolled out. Congratulations, guys. Great radio, inspirational, fantastic listening. We think you did an amazing job. If you want to let us know of a cracking radio promotion that might get our attention, that we can A, congratulate, B, elevate, and C, celebrate, reach out to us via the socials. And we'll catch you next time right here on the Quarter Hour Podcast.